George is a good guy. He's really trying to do the right thing, but there's just chaos around him.
So Gerard, you play quite the ladies' man in this movie. As a popular actor, could you kind of relate to having women throw themselves at you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a horrible thing.
It's not a horrible thing, but there is definitely, some kind of mirroring going on between your life as an actor and then George's life as a professional soccer player, or even in a smaller kind of more microcosm of him in this town where he's a star in this town because it's not really it's a little suburban village basically where even though he's down on his luck and he's not he's no longer playing professionally, he's a big star in that town, so they're all throwing themselves at him. What do you do in that situation? He's trying his best, but hey, a man's gotta be a man.
Everywhere you go, you get hounded.
Yeah.
So
That's what's funny about this is George is a good guy. He's really trying to do the right thing, but there's just chaos around him. He's one of those guys wherever he goes, either through his own kind of stupidity or not really working it out, or because of the effect that he has on other people, he always ends up kind of messing it up in some way. But you understand, you're like, I get it. I'm with you, and I get how that would happen. But what's the matter with you at this, at the same time?
you can't help how sexy you are, right?
You can't help it. Yeah.
Now, I understand you picked up some pretty serious soccer skills practicing for the movie. How good are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I actually got pretty skillful in terms of keeping the ball up and my touch, my close touch and tricks. But I played soccer my whole life when I was younger, and that wasn't the guy that I was. I was more a player, scored goals, I moved the ball around, but I was never the little tricksy, fiddly player. And in this, I wanted to be more of that because the camera's only going to see you for a second, so it was like you do some
Gotta do
fancy
the cool stuff.
Yeah, and in actual fact, that takes a lot of work, to pull that off. So,
Could you take on Beckham now?
no.
You'll be honest.
No. We almost had him in this movie, by the way, and his kid. His kid was going to be, in the soccer team.
That would have been
But-
cool.
Oh, it would have been amazing, but it didn't quite work out.
Now, you and Jessica Biel had amazing chemistry in the movie. What was it like working with her?
She's amazing. She's really talented. This is the best role I've ever seen her. I've ever seen her in. She's so sensitive and she's sexy and she's beautiful, but she's sweet, she's protective, and she's compassionate and she's hilarious. She really had it all. And I was constantly watching. Wow, this girl's good. And also, I had a great time with her. She's a fun girl to hang out with. So, it was nice.
You pulled off the father figure role very well as well. Have you spent a lot of time around kids?
Yeah. I was just with them. It was my birthday. I was just back in Scotland having a birthday party 2 days ago. And I had my
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And I had my 4 nieces with me. And I have a lot of friends that have kids, and I've worked with a lot of kids. Like Noah in this movie.
So cute.
He makes you want to be a dad so big time. And all the kids, they were amazing. I mean, I had the best time playing footy with them and just hanging out with them.
Do you see yourself being that dad that coaches the kids' sports team?
I see myself being a dad. I could coach a kid's sport team. Doing what I do, the problem is you're like, oh, well, I'm off in Louisiana now. Now I'm in Italy. Now I'm there. So it might be like 1 week, hey, guys, here we go. And then a month later say, sorry, guys. Sorry, I just got back into town.
Well, you can teach him a couple tricks.
I could teach them a couple of tricks.